the traditional medicine approaches are not solving Alzheimer's disease or macular degeneration or cardiomyopathy or anything else that's important. And I believe the reason is that they're trying to study the structure of changes in the brain when in fact the real basis is a change in the energy of the brain. So what I would like to see in the future is a greater emphasis on the role of energetics in human health and disease. And I believe that it will give us the opportunity to get past this logjam that we have on understanding and curing all the common diseases.
Mitochondrial disease impacts every organ of the body, and it's cruel. It will take away my son's ability to live his life, and he cries to us and says, how am I supposed to live life as an adult if my 6-year-old sister has to button my pants for me?
The worst part in a progressive disease is you can't say, it's okay, guy, it's going to get better, because you know that that day is the best day he's going to have. It's going to get worse.
My daughter, Emery, she had great APGAR scores, and we went back to recovery and, thought she was a perfect, healthy baby. And when she was about a day old, she started showing signs of pretty severe acidosis, which can be a symptom of sepsis. And then they did more and more testing, and it wasn't an infection, but they didn't know why she was so sick. Thank goodness, the Children's Hospital of Orange County actually has a in-house metabolics team. We actually had a genetic diagnosis by the time she was 5 days old. And in the case for my daughter, the life expectancy is 2 to 5 years. Unfortunately, there is no treatment.
In talking to families here and elsewhere, we learn what benefit means. Some families will have an expectation of a cure. Some families will say, just give me not suffering for 10 days. Other families will say, look, that we know there's going to be a medicine in 2 to 3 years. Can you just help us increment, get us to that, right? And so expectations are sort of everywhere, and treatment benefit looks very different to different people.
The mitochondrial transfer hopefully will change the heteroplasmy to slow the disease down. Ideally to get him back to living like a normal child. But I have to be honest with you, as a mom, if it just slowed down the progression, this alone would be a win. It would buy us time until the research could continue to advance so that my child's disease doesn't advance.
I have nothing to give my daughter right now to help her, but we're looking everywhere. If I have to move to France for 5 years, great. If I have to move to the Bahamas for 3 months for treatment, I'll do it. I have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Mitochondria are so central to almost every disease that we know of, whether they're the primary problem, so your mitochondria don't work, whether they're the secondary problem, something else doesn't work and it hurts your mitochondria.
If we could better control the quantity of mitochondria, there's applications in cancer, there's applications in Alzheimer's, there's applications, look at the beauty industry and how many people want to fight aging. Probably one of the best ways to fight aging is to increase your mitochondrial count.
And it's very possible that we could find one of the important answers in age-related disease that could have application to the primary mitochondrial disorders that affect primarily children.
We have developed a set of biomarkers that can define in a simple blood test does a patient has a mitochondrial disease or not. And then you can actually open clinical trials for patients suffering mitochondrial dysfunction, not only Pearson, KSS, MELAS, or myelodysplastic syndrome, but the broader population who are suffering age-related mitochondrial dysfunction.
Mitochondrial diseases sound so rare. Parkinson's diseases, even anti-aging benefits that can come from mitochondrial disease, heart attack, stroke victims, all things that can benefit from mitotransfer. We are talking literally about diseases that impact or has the capacity to impact their families.
Right? Not having health is the greatest impediment to realizing your full potential. So we have disease and disorders like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, heart disease, diabetes, metabolic disorders. All of those disorders converge, it seems, at this level of energy. The tools, the molecular tools and the work on mitochondrial DNA really position mitochondria as potential contributors to those diseases where we didn't know or we didn't suspect, mitochondria could be involved.
The more we understand about mitochondria, we're just going to explode in treatments for those diseases, and probably so many more diseases we don't even know about, because I think mitochondria are just so core to everything about us.